All right. Good morning, everybody. It is March. It's weird to think that we are already past 2 months into 2021, and that we are only, um, less than what is it, like 13 weeks, 12, 13 weeks before the last week of school. So this year, in a way, has flown by, but it's also dragged by. In a weird way, would you kind of agree? Like, you think about it, and it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're almost done. But at the same time, it's like, oh my gosh, you think back to a year ago, in March, we started this whole craziness with the pandemic. So, long story short, we are getting to turn that last corner. So, as you probably have heard, that yes, March 22nd, we are coming back as a full school. Okay, meaning everyone will be here. Okay, or everyone that's not at the virtual academy. We'll still have a virtual academy. So we won't be every single student that attends OIA, but both A group and B group will come back together. You will continue to see me every day. And I think the number one question people have asked me is what will happen to Wednesdays, and Wednesdays will be, they will be, you'll be in school, okay, and we'll be going to classes. Exactly what schedule will follow, we're not sure yet. As freshmen, you don't know what our schedule used to look like, and I won't confuse you with like what it looked like, but I'm pretty sure we're going to keep a pretty similar schedule to what we're doing now, as far as odd day, even day. Wednesday's going to be a little different. Even day, odd day. Okay, we should keep that, but obviously getting closer, we'll let you know. However, what you should be thinking about is the fact that on March 22nd, that is kind of the turn to the last 9 weeks of school. So that means that you have only 25% of the year left. Okay, last semester or last half quarter semester, last 9 weeks of the year. Many of you have done a great job of improving your grade from last semester. Many of you have brought up your grade. And don't forget, when you go to your grade book, let's see here. I'm going to go and show you the student view just to take a second, because we need to be thinking about this. Make sure everyone's on the same page here, because I don't know if I've officially shown you this. And this is a fake student account. This isn't a real grade. So when you see this, it's just a fake student account that I use to show you all stuff. But when you go to your grade book for any class, you have options at the top that say spring, and it'll automatically go to your spring grade. Is that your year-long grade? No, it's only half your grade. So when you go up here and hit spring and you change it to all periods, that will show you your averaged grade for the two so far. And right now it's basically counting half your grade is last semester and half your grade is what you currently have. So you need to be paying attention to both of those, okay? Now, this isn't solid and unchanging, because if I can see an improvement between fall and spring, I might be willing to help you out with fall semester in those last few 9 weeks and help you to bring up a grade. So if in spring you have a C and you had a really tough fall semester, and you're still failing the class, don't let that be disheartening, okay? Because if I see an improvement from last semester to this semester, especially this year with how chaotic it is, come talk to me, and we can talk about what we need to do to make sure you are where you need to be. And that's also, let's say you have you're trying to get a B, and you're right at that C, okay? And I see that you've really done well this semester. I'm willing to work with you on your grade, let you go back and make up some assignments, maybe extra credit or something like that. But long story short, this is a very important class for your GPA and for your transcript. Okay, this is 2 classes in one. Okay, and these aren't. It's not like one's a credit you need to graduate and one's an elective. No, both of these classes are classes that you need to graduate, okay? You need 3 social studies credits to graduate, and you need 4 English. So if you fall behind on either of those, it basically you have to make up a year, okay? Because you only get, 1 English class a year, and then, you have to spend 3 years in your social studies. And what that really dictates is if you don't pass this class, it makes your senior year really tough because you have to go back. You have to make sure you take another English class, make sure you're doing these other things. But I'm preaching to the choir because most of you all are doing a good job, but I wanted to point that out, that you need to be paying attention to all of that, okay? So let's go back to our agenda and talk about what we're doing for today. We're going to start the day with an Animal Farm pop quiz, and I'm going to link the pop quiz. Now, don't get scared because 2 things. Number 1, if you followed along and you did the reading, this pop quiz is going to be easy, okay? Because it's just simple questions from the reading. It's more than anything just to say, hey, it's important that you're following along throughout because I'm going to be assessing you on the fact, are they paying attention to this, okay? Let me find the quiz so that you can just click on the link. I forgot to do that. Well, we will do quizzes every few chapters. So probably by the end of the week, we'll be doing quiz on chapter 3, 4, and maybe quiz on chapter 5. If you refresh, you can click on the Animal Farm chapter 1 quiz. So since there are students at home and you all can, obviously I can't, keep you from using your reading. If you are in class or at home, this is open book, so you're able to use your reading. But I am only going to give you about 8 minutes to do this quiz. So you're not going to be able to read the whole chapter and answer these questions. So you need to go in, answer the questions. If you want to use your reading, you can do so. So everybody right now, and you're going to need your reading later, so get your reading out right now. It's the packet that looks like this. So everyone's getting their reading packet out. The quiz.
Mr. Richard?
Yes.
I don't have my laptop with me.
Okay, is this Jendaya?
Yeah.
Whenever you get your laptop back, you'll take it then, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I might have it locked out for you right now because I wanted everybody to start at the same time, and I will fix that if it is doing that still. So some of y'all are saying that it's not working. Oh, it's because I had it. All right, if you refresh, you can now take the quiz. So I'm going to give you 8 minutes, and then we're going to move on because there's 11 questions, and if you've read this, you should be able to answer them quickly, okay? So take about 8 to 10 minutes, and I'll come back in just a second.